My name is Abdul Jumaili. I'm based in Balland here in Dublin. I moved from Baghdad, Iraq to Ireland when I was 9 years of age. My faith is Islam, so I'm Muslim. As well as my faith, there's something else that I found in Ireland that certainly helped me a lot. I was 12 years when I first got exposed to hurling. I was 13 years when I picked it up, and then after that, I haven't left the hurling out of my hands, you know.
On my orders, coalition forces have begun striking selected targets of military importance to undermine Saddam Hussein's ability to wage war.
When I moved to Ireland, obviously I was fleeing war. When the 2003 invasion happened, you lost members of your family, you lost your neighbours, you lost contact with your friends who you went to school with. Education was on pause, didn't have any English. First stepping foot into Dublin was a very, very interesting experience and also challenging at the same time. I suppose my faith has certainly helped me through praying, through observing Ramadan. Ramadan is the name of a special and holy month in the Islamic calendar. For Muslims like me in Ireland and all around the world, it's a time of reflection when we're called upon to help others and also to fast during the daytime. You start your fast in sunrise and you break your fast at sunset. The whole idea really is to feel people in poverty how they are, and to feel the thirst, to feel the hunger, and to appreciate the things that we have here in Ireland and in other countries that people in less developed countries don't have. I've been fasting since 5:10 in the morning, and I'm due to break my fast at 8:12. It's tough, all right, you know. You do get tiredness start to kick in, you know, dizziness start to kick in. But look, for me, the love of the game, you know, that passion I have for hurling, all you're focusing is the game. But the fact that you know that you're going to break your fast later on the evening, it's what keeps me going. We're coming to the end of Ramadan, and this time of the year is where we see Eid al-Fitr, which is the festival of breaking your fast. And at that time of the year is a very, very special occasion for families and Muslims all across the world, where they get together, where they share meals, they go to the mosque, you know, meet friends and neighbours. And it's pretty much the equivalent of a Christmas day, really. The way I got into hurling was by coincidence when I seen a couple of boys going out to train with the local club. So I attended the school training, and then them lads, you know, at school training said that, look, we have another training going on at 7 p.m. Within the local club. And I said, sure, look, I'll go in as well and see how it is. And when I went in, I was completely useless. Absolutely useless. You know, couldn't hold the hurl properly. Tried to pick up the ball, tried to lift the ball, but couldn't. However, next day I woke up and I said, look, I'll give it another try, realising that I have fallen in love with the best game on the planet.
He was about 12 or 13 when he joined us first, and even though he would have been obviously raw, he didn't grow up with hurling or Gaelic football, but his enthusiasm and his love for the sport and just his interests really kind of drove him along, you know. So right from day one, you know, he was part of the group. So lads would be very supportive of him.
Bonner O'Lynch, he got the name a few years ago now, and he went in to win a ball 50-50 and came out the winner, like, with the ball. And the way he came out with the ball and the technique of striking, some of the people on the sideline said to him, like, yeah, it's very similar to Bonner Marr. Like, now, as the years progressed, he's kind of stuck and it's become part and parcel of his identity.
I do like to get stuck in. You either go in for the 50-50 ball or you don't.
Here comes to Lynch. Gives it high, and Lynch scores!
My favourite player of all time is Colin Lynch, who played for Clare in the 90s in midfield. What really attracted me was just his physicality and his attitude towards the game. You know, it was just brilliant. I related to that. That's how I suppose, translated Lynch to Irish and made it O'Lynchick, right? So it's Bonner O'Lynchick, then how it came about. At last, it's time for me to break my fast.
So after I've said a prayer, I eat and share the dates I've brought with the rest of the lads.
I get asked about my accent every single day, okay? And what I say to people, it's an All-Ireland accent. It's from all the 32 counties in Ireland. When I first moved to Ireland, you know, the majority of the boys I hung around with were from all different parts of the country. So that's the final product now, the way I'm talking to you.
Back in 2017, I started making short videos and posting them online to share my passion for hurling with others.
And then it started to get, I suppose, more of attention, both nationally and internationally, you know.
In 2021, I graduated from law in TU Dublin, and now I work as a consultant and speaker in the area of diversity and inclusion with different organisations, clubs and schools all around the country.
There's a lot of problems going on in the world, and, you know, having a mutual, whether it be faith, whether it be sport, can certainly open doors for conversations. You know, you can relate to someone, I can learn from them, they can learn from me, and having that, you know, barrier broken is sort of a huge asset. Within Islam, there's 5 prayers, you know, on a daily basis. But then when I'm going out to different places, you know, like my work with the guards and the defence forces and there's different offices all throughout the country, what happens is that, you know, when it's time to pray, I choose a place, or I tell the lads that, look, I need to pray now, and they facilitate the room, no problem. I go in and take a nice quiet place to just whip out the prayer mat and start praying.
Good morning and welcome to Croke Park, where Irish Muslims today can express their dual identity on one of the most important dates in the Islamic calendar.
In 2020, because of the pandemic, Croke Park opened their doors for Muslim people to come in, and we had the Eid festival here, Eid al-Adha, and I was asked to come in and do a speech on my story, coming from Iraq to Ireland, and my involvement with the GAA.
I greet you all with the Islamic greeting of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you all. Diagwich.
To come in here and to address my community, and knowing that I'm addressing all these different communities across Ireland and on an international level, it really, really meant a lot. It felt absolutely great, you know. There's a lot of memories in it. I remember playing here in school, and it's where the player I look up to, Colin Lynch, ran out.
No matter where you are in the country, no matter where you're from, try GAA. GAA, where we all belong. Eid Mubarak, Grov Mahagut, Slanagat.
Oh, great speech by Abdul Alumali, or Bano.
Okay, come on, let's go. Follow me.
Recently, I got appointed as AIG Dublin GAA Ambassador, and what it involves really is to reach out to minorities within Dublin who have non-traditional GAA communities, and to introduce them to the Gaelic games, you know, as a taster, and maybe have that as an opportunity for them to even go in and join their national school or secondary school or college team or their local club. I hope to do more of that work on a national basis going into the future. When I moved to Ireland when I was 9 years of age, I didn't have a word of English, and I found certainly the GAA a big avenue for me to integrate within society. It gives you a lot of life lessons, I know it did for me. Faith and hurling, you know, combined together has certainly helped me overcome the obstacles and make me more of a stronger person, both physically and mentally.